Hello everybody, welcome to MMORPG Tycoon 2. Last time I tried to do this, audio didn't come out very well, so now we're back to do it. A real playthrough. I have enjoyed this game. I have 4 different games. They have come out with some new updates. So, we're gonna see what they got. For a name, what do we want? Desert Wizards. That's yeah, that'll be fine. We're going to be... Let's casual. Okay, I usually pick up and play and to attract more social casual players. Don't think I want free to play. Yeah, we'll do story based. We will do a little bit more combat. We don't need a tutorial. Let's get into it. And here is our world. Welcome. So we are Desert Wizards, so of course we need to start somewhere that is in the desert, I'd hope. So, we have a fairly deserty, oh god. I forgot it's inverted. There we go. Fairly deserty place over here. So, first thing I would like to do, wrong menu, should be here. Let me... Not quite in the mood for a trend. Not sure that works. I don't feel like adding it, so I guess we'll leave it. XP and leveling. So we're actually gonna slow down player progression, but slightly make that up. Yep. Quests. Make it some weird numbers. Didn't apply any of that. So let me go back and fix it. Yeah, we don't have that. Okay. Think we are good now. Overview. We do have to pay back a starting loan. Anyways, let's get right into making our network. Oh. It may help if I own the region. Boom. There we go. We're gonna make the town up there, so we'll throw the uplink down there. Let me grab a cable. We can just wire in some of this. Boom. Should we be a little bit better about that? Yes. Does it really matter that much? No. Nope. Grave up there. Kind of a big landmark for the town about... Oh god. Again. Weird. Right there. In the town we will have Do I want... Or do I want blacksmith? Let's put this there. We'll get just a normal vendor here. We'll get one here. We'll throw a potion shop more here. Wouldn't be a town without a tavern, so let's throw one there. And finally, an inn. The thing that every MMORPG needs. Alright. Buildings, let's grab some of the town-like buildings. Now we don't have too much to customize this stuff, so let's not go crazy. But we'll throw a couple of things in. Make a path. And that should be okay. NPCs, we will grab a quest giver. Make him a sage. We'll throw one here. Grab a guardian, put him here. Paladin, who's basically a guardian, no different. And then I think up here we'll throw a scout. We'll throw one in town as well. We'll just throw some guards around. I think guardians are just going to be base guards around the town at least. Makes sense. It's in their name. And we'll worry about trainers in a moment. Let me get monster zones. I think we should make monster zone out here. So monster zones are just where enemy monsters will spawn. Nothing too crazy, just some monsters so that they at least have something to fight. I like to make it so that players have to go through monster zones in this game because it makes it so that if they want to go to the next level area, they have to actually be that level. Because some players just don't really follow the recommendations that you give them. We'll grab some scenery. Now that we're in a different area-ish, we'll just throw a small little town out there. Now, let's grab these quest givers. New quest, and new quest. So, what they've added now is trainers. So when the player now levels up, instead of just getting new skills, they have to go to a trainer who will train them in a skill. I think it's a fairly good addition. I don't quite know if it's working properly, because I haven't played it, frankly, since they've added it. But I'm hoping it's gonna work fairly well. I think I'll make an actual courtyard for the trainers. No. I think that'll do. Okay. So now we have trainers added. Don't believe, they don't have quests, but they should be able to train. Now, we should have cables. Where are they at? Normally we have admins. There they are. Okay, well, if I let this run, we should see a little hand come out. Yep, there he is. So that guy will go around activating everything, so we'll let him do this really quick. If we look at the network, we can see the bear zone isn't within our network area. So what I'm gonna do is this. Boom. So the only thing that's giving us our network uplink is this, which isn't the best, but it'll work. So 1.0 is going to be released. And now we need to make our starting point. Starting point is where new players will spawn in, so if we ever make another level 1 zone, we'll put a starting point there as well, and it'll help evenly divide the players. It's the same like if we had an extremely big zone, like, I don't know, one of these, you can spawn your players in multiple locations just to take the pressure off one. I'm thinking we'll throw another quest giver up here. It's gonna be Trent just hanging out. And this house. Also throw some scout guards here just in case a monster for some reason makes its way down to there. New quest, new quest, new quest. Alright. Before I start, I'm gonna we'll come down here and we will try to see who our first player is gonna be. Oh. And that is Desert Wizards. Alright, we should have our first person. Onius is our very first person. 2 to 4, so that's not bad. Dead end job. Thanks, Explore. We're gonna let people start trickling in, but we're gonna keep making everything look nice and pretty. Well, we have nothing else to do. I mean, may as well. We'll throw that there. Some of these things seem a little too big for the town, but it'll be fine. We'll go ahead and we'll throw that there. Should have street lamps. There. We can throw a couple of these in. I don't think there's day and night cycle right now, but if they ever add it, hopefully those will put off lights. Throw a cart there. Signpost on you. Where to go. Throw that there, and put a watchtower there. There's the windmill. And last but not least, a couple of wells, and a well should go up here. There we go. That's fairly good. Speed this up. As we can see, we have this. Streamer event upcoming. Popular web influencer Kin Purple has announced that they'll be live streaming themselves playing in our game, Day 2, Round 2. So, that'll be good. A lot of people are getting a lot of XP because of all the quests, the scenery quests mostly. Now over here, it's a bit bland, I'm gonna be honest. So what we want to do is throw in some buildings for them, so that doesn't look as barren. Do this, and then we'll add some bones to the place, make it look nice and pretty. No, just some dead people. Actually, I know what to do. Let's just start throwing some spikes around. Just kind of make it look like there's something going on here. Midwind is the first player to reach level 2. Congratulations to Midwind. You get nothing special, but hey, at least you were the first to do something. Throw some barrels around. Maybe a little campfire every once in a while. And maybe you guys can put up a war banner or something out here. I think that's pretty good for their zone. Now bears, they're in the forest. It's bears. Don't have to worry about it, but these guys are like actual creatures. So far we have positive buzzers, which means people are talking positively about our game. We have a lot of ents running around. Not just ents, okay. Thought we have a lot of ents. So, the nice thing about this game is that if we come here and we look at player classes and we look at it, as people use them and give us feedback, they rank the characters like A class, S class, B class, D class, and then they want changes based on that. So, you kind of have to nerf and buff all sorts of things to make players happy, which makes sense. So this here is our very first player to reach level 2. Not our first player, but the very first. See, we watch them through their webcams. But we've gotten a fairly large amount of people. No one is really adventuring out to fight, which is okay. Zones are online. Yeah, we have some people unsubbing. Now, if we look into our network, so far, bandwidth is holding up fine, but eventually it won't. And also, we may need to add servers, which up the player amount that can be in one region, but it doesn't allow you to double. It's about 20 players, I believe. I'm thinking about making another starting zone over there, but I think it's time to make a nice second town over here around what was apparently the most fascinating rock in the world. So we will go ahead and start this. So we'll let this keep playing. We'll throw a landmark over here. Landmarks just allow players to know where stuff is. Put a tavern. Put the potion shop here. Blacksmith shop there. couple of little loot shops. Same sized thing there. Throw a starting point out here. Respawn zone. We can connect this all up via roads. I think we'll use the blue style buildings for over here. The more castle orientated buildings. That'll work fairly well. Throw a couple of guards down here. I can grab the guardian. Let me pop a few in. Now we'll throw some trainers in. And now because we're gonna be doing quest givers, we'll throw in a pause here just so that we know where they all are. Okay. I think I put 6, so should be about 30 quests for this area, which isn't bad. It's enough to probably get you level 2 or 3. And one more. Okay. Now, even though we could just connect that up, as you can see, that flickered, which means we're running out of bandwidth. Gonna take a new uplink, connect it there. We'll make this sound. It's very on uplink, and connect it to the main grid so everything gets uplink juice. Now we have to slightly wait for that to work. There we go. Okay, so now people should start spawning over here. We'll keep decorating everything up. We will put a fountain there, just to beautify the town a little bit. Throw some boxes, we'll pretend that they can loot them. There we go. We have won an award. Best visuals on day 2. Nice. We are starting to receive a little bit of negative buzz, which is okay. Soon we'll have too many players that these zones can't handle. But so far it seems that everything's looking fairly good. Lot of XP coming in over here. Probably just a lot of that scenery quest though. Now, if we go to reports, we only have 1 dev. I'm going to hire a 2nd dev because it makes things easier. Streamer connected. Here's our special event for day 2. We'll go to where the streamer connected. So they're here. They're hanging out. Kitten Purple, the VIP. So we could interact and do stuff, but we're not going to. Now, I think we're gonna do a quote-unquote special event and put some super bears there. We're gonna put a war party of elites here, and a couple of elites down there, and oh no, we have more elites. There we go. Well, that'll give people a chance to maybe get some elite kills. Wow, they already killed it. Oh no, it's infinitely spawning. I forgot they changed it. No. That's fine. Doesn't respawn. Alright, go. Oh no, it does. That's fine. People seem to be able to handle it. But to compensate with that, we'll throw a potion shop in just so that when you get damaged, you can heal yourself up. Now, these towns are quite busy, which not the best, but we'll get some negative attitudes from that. Another feature of this game is, if I can find it, you can detect cheaters. So if we pause the game, so see this person that's in a highlighted color? They are cheating. So if we issue them a warning, they should hopefully stop. And if we ever recognize a player or anything like that, we're allowed to ban them, or we can ban them first time in if we want. But seeing as we are very much new to this, we don't want to lose people. There's a cheater. But yeah, this is one of those passive things that you do while you're waiting for stuff to happen, in my opinion. Not quite the most thrilling thing, but it does help. I think once our special streaming guest hops off, we will call it as an episode. We have our devs flying around, making sure everything's going okay. Players everywhere right now. But not finding too many cheaters, so that's pretty good. We got one every now and then. I don't even know how they've already made hacks on day 2 of something being out, but it's fine. Oh, duo of cheaters. Oh wow, okay, yeah. This area is filled with them. Alright, well that's fine. We'll start speeding this up again. Yeah, I don't know if this was a good idea to put them there, because people are dying to them. Well, this person isn't. Oxbar. You've taken out a lot of them. You're not cheating, though. Well, now you're level 2 Paladin. Good job. I've not gotten our first level 3 player, but streamer has disconnected. They seem to have a good time. That'll be good exposure. Streamer satisfaction was 5. Estimated new subscribers, 500. So that's good for us. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed. If you want to see more of this game, let me know. If not, we'll move on to the next game. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.